What's up, guys? Welcome back. Let's go ahead and explore the rest of this island. We'll finish that last turn here. These spiders didn't quite attack us, but we'll attack them. We have a level up here. This child I was hoping to make into a witch. We've got the +1 mysticism on her last time, but she didn't get any good options this time. We'll go ahead and take the +2 intelligence. Let's attack these guys. We'll just auto-resolve the greens. We'll attack this boar's lair too while we're at it. Get some extra EXP and stuff for our children. That's not a pretty fight. Let's see if we can do this manually. So we have the first action. We'll put down you for that ice spike. This is a tough boar. Surprisingly tough for difficulty 2. We're gonna do this. Jab him a little bit. An easy boar and that same tough boar. It's a clone of the other guy. Let's jab again. He's gonna play this guy again. But I think what we can do, and the best thing to do, we'll probably just beat the jab. Get that first strike damage in. He's almost half dead, and we're just gonna run away. And I don't know if this is gonna stay or not, but right now, you don't actually take any damage when you run away from nests. You do take damage when you run away from the wandering monsters, though. But they should also not heal, so we could potentially kill them next turn. We'll heal up a little bit. And now that we're healed, let's go back in there. I think that they did not recover. Yep, see this boar, this is the big mean boar, has only half HP here. And we're just gonna go in manually again. Alright, we want to jab this guy. I'll jab this guy again. And same thing. The safest way is actually just going to be to get another jab and then run away again. We'll go out and we'll just go right back in. So he plays them out first this time. So I'll just go ahead and jab. Let's see if he plays a clone. Let's see if we can take advantage of this AI and have him play another clone of this same guy. He does. So he's filled up the board with a guy who's just about to die to my first strike damage. So they've used all their AP and they end up with just this one little boar. Not a problem. I could even tank it with this. We'll put you out for that ice spike. You can even go out and start punching. And you can as well. Just putting as much damage on the board as possible, because after this guy's gone, we'll go ahead and start hitting their hand. Good hits. A bunch of good hits on this round. And they do have one more boar, but I suspect that we'll be able to just first strike him to death. And my suspicions are correct. Now everybody's dead. Nice. Even got some research materials out of that. We definitely got some good food. Extra meat's always good. We're out of movement points though, so we'll go ahead and camp. What I was gonna do last turn was cook food. Forgot to do that. But let's go ahead and cook up our meat and herbs here to get some grilled meat. Should have done it last turn to be more efficient, since I was camping that turn anyway. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move to the north here. We have a lot of this island in the north that we haven't explored yet. We're almost out of fuel, so that could be a problem soon. A sudden gust of wind heralds the coming of a dirt storm. I kind of feel like we can defeat this difficulty 4 conceptual challenge. Yep, and we can. And we get some extra strength. You can get some pretty good stat boosts sometimes, depending on what choices you pick. I like that event. It's one of the few ways to get some extra strength boosts. Alright, let's keep on moving. You see a giant spider sitting on top of a child. It looks as if the child is struggling. Don't kill my mom. We're only playing. Why do you call the spider your mother? Are you guys okay? He wants us to go retrieve a magical herb from this cave. Let's see if we can help him out. Can we do this difficulty 5 challenge? Actually, I don't think we can. The auto resolve can't do it. I doubt we can do it either. Yeah, we don't have Hunter's Mark or anything to abuse here. You fail to help the spider and the boy. They tell you to go away while they keep trying. Oh well. It was worth a try. You usually don't have that big of consequences when you lose conceptual challenges. Sometimes you do though. Alright, let's keep moving, see if we can find a village or something like that. Hey, there's one. Very nice. Let's see if we can actually interact with them on this turn if we split up our party a little bit. Yeah, okay, so this guy had one more movement point than somebody else.
What brings you to our humble abode?
Your tavern brings me there. Nice. We gain some extra food, which is always good. We do get sick though, which is pretty brutal, but it's not like it will kill us. It just makes us a lot less effective at everything, even moving around. Alright, go back into the other group.
Shaken in your sleep, you wake to
direct good.
So this is a dream sequence event that has to do with the main quest. It's basically you having a dream about your destiny as a chosen. Let's see. We only have 3 movement points because of the sickness. Who's really slowing us down? You. Because you're a child, you don't have a boar. But we could use a little trick. We can have people go into this village to interact separately.
welcome.
So I should go here.
What brings you to our humble?
Let's try to trade. We want as much food as possible, maybe some fuel if we can, but they actually don't have any fuel on hand right now. These armors look pretty good for their price. They're pretty cheap. So I think we'll go ahead and purchase one of these. We don't have much to trade away though. We can barely afford the meat. If we give away the grilled meat, well, we can actually cook the raw meat into more food, so it's usually worth trading cooked food for raw food. Let's take this bone medium armor. It is cheaper, not as good as the wood medium armor, but quite a bit cheaper. We just don't have that much food to spare. It's close enough. Alright, let's go in here again and get a quest. Does anything need killing? Bunch of vermin nesting nearby. Okay, so the quest popped up right here, and that's what we gotta do in order to get some more reputation. Are we injured at all? I don't think we were. Let's combine again. End of turn. Move around this village. Ooh, a ruins also. The snowstorm doesn't help. Let's go ahead and hit up the ruins. Investigate, for sure. And we just get a little shield and wand for free. They don't look very good though. Let's see, are we still sick? I think we are. It reduces our HP by quite a lot. Actually, we're not sick. No, let's kill these level 1 spiders first. Very nice. Oh. Look at all these enemies coming at us. Leopold. We think he's Theodore, but he's not. He's actually just another demon of the same race as Theodore. And the short story is that the demons like to gamble. He lost, so he's cursed, and he has to mess with us or something like that. So he's like stealing our food, poisoning our food. Alright, nice level up here. So the Scoundrel, I think we're going to go with the Hurry Up level 2. That's pretty strong. It'll get very useful at higher levels. This child, he doesn't really have any perception, so the outmaneuver ability is not going to be that good. We'll go ahead and get extra crafting skill. This girl might become a witch or a hunter. We'll go ahead and get the Hunter's Mark skill. It's actually good even if she's not a hunter. For him, we're going to go ahead and take battle orders. This can get really powerful at later levels as well. And for our Crafter Warrior Hybrid, well, it's always nice to have extra passive HP, so we'll take that toughness. Let's go ahead and hit this up. Difficulty 4. We're not going to be able to beat this. We're not going to be able to beat this, but yeah, like this guy's pretty strong. I wonder though. If we jab him enough times, I wonder if we can win this. It's just a lot of damage though. He's got Strength of the Swarm, his damage is going to keep going up. They're going to play him out again right here. Played the wrong skill here. I should have played the poison throwing dagger. If I put you out again here, you do get to attack before him. So this guy will hit once, but this attack and this attack and this attack will all go before him, and that actually should kill him off before he gets his second attack and his third attack. We'll just take a bit of damage. Oh, they didn't play this guy again. That's okay. That means we take a little bit less damage. Alright, so we lost all our shielding. We can take these hits though. We got 5 more rats to take care of. So can we beat these guys? We gotta do the same thing here. Poison throwing daggers. We're gonna put out a nice spike as well. At this point, we can't actually let him take any more damage. Let's see, you do 6 damage with the first strike, so you can actually kill this guy off. What if they play clones of this guy? That'd be nice. I'll leave it till later. But we do want to jab this guy a little bit more. So we have these 2 attacks that are for sure going earlier than this guy to kill him off. They did play a clone of this guy. Nice. I love it when the AI makes mistakes. So we can, well, if we delay this guy, that kind of has the same effect. It means that the ice spike will go on him before he gets to attack us. I could just kill him directly now with my first strike, but then that'll mean that this guy gets to hit us. So we could actually prevent a little bit of damage if we stick out a boar here to tank this 2 damage. Not very much, but everything kind of counts right now. And if we hurry up on you, then you'll kill the green rat before they get to go. We could even put somebody else to give a nice punch. There he goes. There this guy goes. The rat tickles the boar a little bit, and he's dead, and now we can just keep attacking their hand. Nice. Very nice. Our warrior did take a little bit more damage than he should have probably. I did mess up at one point because I should have played the poison throw dagger skill instead of the actual spear attack. But we get a pretty nice shield here. It's a masterwork. So we have the trash quality and masterwork quality items. Although this monster shield is still quite a bit better than this elven shield. But we got a bunch of food here. And we got a sword. So we'll see if anybody makes good use of it. Most importantly, we get more reputation. Good EXP, good research points. Very nice, guys, very nice. We do need to heal, though. But we also need to go do this little thing. So that Leopold stops messing with our food. So let's go over there. We got another armor. So that can go on our crafter. We have the shield that should go on our warrior. And it would be really nice if I had another spear or polearm. Let's give this shield to you. You can also be a secondary tank. And do I want to give you this bone sword, or do I want to just keep this on you for the mental challenges? You have the showing off skill actually for mental challenges, but that's based on intelligence, which you're not very high in. So you'll get a little bit better if you use this bone sword. Physical might be more dangerous. You can equip the sword for now. And we're gonna camp. Even though we're super short on fuel, we gotta camp for now. We can trade for some later. We can't really cook with these materials. But what if we unlocked a different recipe? Let me check what raw foods we have. We have mushrooms. So at this point, it's definitely worth putting another point into a different recipe. I think traditional menu should be nice. We can cook mushrooms with meat. Medium meals would also be nice. That costs 2 points though. Let's start off with traditional menu. This way, we can cook vegetables with meats, and mushrooms counts as a type of vegetable. That's pretty important to know for the cooking recipes. So we can do this. We can actually also make 1 stack of mushrooms with beetle jelly, because beetle jelly counts as a meat. We can make some mushroom goulash. So most people should be cooking this kind of mushroom goulash. Somebody should be on this one.
Weary from your travels, you come across a small hamlet, and you are invited to rest and eat with the family.
Okay.
You get a warm meal and are invited to listen to folk tales from the old Baba. Woken by a distant tremor, you rise from the gravel and dust that surrounds you. Mere steps away from you.
That's a lot of blessings.
For other survivors, there are no. The light dims, and before you stands the family. Their bodies are twisted.
Basically, the light is eating everything up.
But they seem unhindered by.
Let's observe their movements. Ooh, difficulty 5 battle. Clearly not going to win that. Let's just stay back and observe. We do get EXP anyway. Alright, we cooked a bunch of food. We're basically out of fuel. let's just go over here. Alright, so we easily catch the Shmoo. We got a spiritual curse though, unfortunately. And the Shmoo healed us. Very nice. It's part of mythology. They have these properties where like their spit can heal wounds or something. So now we're fully healed. We get a bunch of mental blessings. And we can start heading back to the village. I don't think we need to camp this turn. Nope. As you cross the plains, you spot a busy beehive. Could be very nutritious, perhaps even cure some wounds. I'm pretty sure that we can do this fight, and even if we get damaged, we would just heal back up because of the nectar. But we didn't get damaged anyway. Nice. More blessings. So this little demon wants us to just kill Leopold, whereas Leopold wanted us to figure out a way to win that game that he was a part of and free him. Free him from the curse where he's stealing all our food. But I would actually love to kill him because he's annoying. But I think that we want a better reward. We always want better rewards. This is a pretty easy auto-resolve here. You have this goblin kid stashed away. Alright, so maybe we can get ourselves a goblin kid. Very nice level up here. Especially because I see this +2 mysticism on this child. That's just beautiful. So she hopefully will get the option to try to grow up to a witch. And you, well, let's stack that wisdom. If you end up being a Zerka, that'll be useful. This scoundrel, +2 strength is pretty good on everybody because characters that have lower carry capacity can start equipping heavier armor and stuff, and that'll be really good. And obviously +2 strength for our warrior, our crafter. Should we just keep building strength on him? I think we should. I think intelligence will be fine too, but we keep getting strength options. Alright. Ooh. Difficulty 3 crows here. So we're not quite full on sanity. You know, I just noticed you have 4 movement, but you have 6. Which actually means that we can interact with the village right now. You can come out here and take another step, go in there. And I think that it's quite important for us to heal these mental wounds right now, because I think that the next part of that curve game quest line is going to pop up. We might need to do another persuasion right away. Even if not, that we can save ourselves some morale from draining. So we'll pay to get some of these mental wounds healed. We don't need the shield, we'll give it up. And take 1 piece of amber. That's the easiest way to do it. Very nice. And then we wait it out. Difficulty 1 bees attack us. That's easy. Do the crows attack us? They did not. You catch Leopold attempting to smear shit on your clothes. Okay. Well, you're dead. So, the other demon now gives us a reward. He says, here's your wand. Well, no, he said that he was going to give us a goblin child, so let's ask him about it. He said, I'll bring it to you. There it is. This is not a goblin child, clearly. But, well, we could just actually fight him. You know, he pissed us off. Let's fight him. I think we can do this difficulty 3 battle now. He's just 1 guy, I think. Oh, it's not 1 guy at all. This auto-resolve is probably going to do quite well compared to what I can do manually. But hey, we have a chance to rescue the goblin child if we can get to it before more of those demons take it away. Let's see. When we press this button, are we lucky or are we not? No, looks like we were not lucky. Another pack of beasts. Difficulty 2 crows? I could swear it said difficulty 3. But hey, would you look at that? Spring is here, and we are feeling a lot better now about this game. No healing was really needed. Spider is going to help to tank some more damage in some battles. All this stuff is probably trash that can be traded away. And let's just interact with the town a little bit more. Let's use this trick, shall we? Instead of having everybody use all their points, we'll just have you go in there.
What brings you to our humble abode?
We're going to drink some more. Get even sicker, but we're increasing our food supply, which is always good.
Welcome.
We're gonna get another quest from you guys. Some boars are roaming nearby and cause a lot of trouble. Sounds good. We'll take care of it. It's very close to us. And let's trade again. So they still don't have any wood or anything. They don't have any vegetables. But they do have this codex, which is very cheap, and it could be good for somebody. They have a pole arm, which could be good because we have more first strike, and first strike is always good. Another medium armor. Heavy armor here. A little bit better shielding even. Let's see what's everyone's equipping. This shield can go. These two wands can go. These two artifacts can go for sure. I'm pretty sure that this club and this crossbow can also go. We already have one person with a codex. But I think that we're going to take another one. We have some classes that are about to grow up. We're hoping for a witch, right? So we want another codex if that happens. We'll go ahead and prepare it in our inventory. I think that this bone heavy armor might be worthwhile. It's relatively cheap. I might actually take this pole arm. Take all the herbs. I think we're going to have to take all this coal because we really have not much more wood to burn as fuel. We could even take this armor. Some children are about to grow up. They're not going to want to keep running around naked. We might as well take 2 amber since we've already paid for it. And I'm good with that. Nice. Alright, you've used up all your movement points. Let's join back up with the other group. And this is a little bit heavy for everybody else, so put that on the warrior. This is going to go up to 8 first strike damage, so let's do that. And you can be the one to equip this shield, but you'll also have the spear. So now both of you can be jabbing. You're going to grow up in just 2 turns. So let's put that cat on you. Well, you were already past the 4 mysticism threshold, but we'll just put it on you anyway. Go ahead and take this spider for now. Scoundrel. Equip this armor, and once these 2 grow up, one of them will equip this armor. In fact, you've already gained enough strength to be able to equip this armor, so go ahead and put it on. This codex can go on you. And then, depending on what you grow up into, you might hold this sword and shield. Good. Decently equipped. And we're going to end that episode right here. Hopefully we can befriend the Slavics soon, and since this is a capital city, we can recruit a character from them. I would also like to find the scavenger faction capital. And there's also a faction on this island called the Stingers, but not every faction always shows up in every playthrough. So there's some RNG involved there. But if you have any questions, just leave something in the comments below, or you can come find me on Discord or Twitch. And with that, I will see you in the next episode.